sound, Amanda, and good job with the intonation. I know this is tough. Usually this piece is a bit of an introduction to another piece you'll learn. In some ways, this is just as hard. So, what's the basic bow stroke of the piece? What's it called? What's this? Yeah, the scrubby stroke. Détaché. Détaché is just the old traditional word for the stroke, like collé, martelé, of all those names. And it just means the bow is moving fast and connected in scrubby scrub, like you said. Now that bow stroke is throughout many centuries has been talked about a lot, and there's a lot to it. So, but basically what you want is you want the bow to be drawing out the best sound the violin can do. So for every speed you have, so what's the speed you play in this piece? Can you count one measure in the speed you play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh yeah, there's 4, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 1. Then watch the string. What do you notice when you watch there? It's vibrating, right? And is it vibrating the same left to right? Sometimes it doesn't. You see that? Sometimes it does, like that. So what we want is for the string to vibrate to each side evenly. That means that the string is getting the right amount of pressure or weight and sounding point where the bow goes. So, and then if I go to another string, the string is a different thickness, isn't it, from the D string? So that has its own set of proportions to get the best sound with that speed. So it's more there. This one was here. This one was here because of the thickness of the string and where the finger is. If I play here, the string is this long. If I play here, the string is that long. All that stuff comes into play to make a good sound. The E string. It's hard to see it, right? So we can't really use that. And then the G. What did you notice with where the bow worked for each string? As I went to the E, did you notice where I went more to the fingerboard or the bridge? And then for the thicker G string, did you notice where it had to be? Watch here. What happened? Yeah, the thicker the string, the more to the fingerboard. The thinner the string, the more to the bridge. So if I play the first line, the notes are all kind of the same range, right? So usually one spot will work. But you notice I'm making little changes. Then when I get here, fourth position, it's working in one other region. We have to find those regions. Then when you do this, or in this piece, it's it all kind of works works also. So we just have to practice here, here, and we found it. So you try. First, take the E as a template for most of this, and let's find the best weight and speed of the bow for your violin by watching right there. Good. And try to keep the stick in one spot so it's not changing. See if you can keep it above the hair. It's good. Keep watching. Good. Now let's take, just for the sake of practicing this, also maybe the beat. Good. That's a really good sound. Now, for this part, let's go maybe here and here. Totally even. Ba, 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 ba. Good sound. And the E string. Even. Da, 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 da. Good. And keep that stick pretty still. Good. Good. Now, what happens if you play it? What will it sound like? Let's play up to here from the beginning. And if you can, if you have it memorized, I think I have the music, so watch here when you play it. What do you notice? This is a different issue. We'll talk about this hand. But what did you notice with the bow? Did it sound any better? Yeah, your quality of sound was really good. So whether you play louder or softer doesn't matter, as long as you're getting the right vibration. You could play, or you could play, doesn't matter. You're finding the right spot, is my point. Make sense? Let's talk about the left hand. Because it seems like maybe I can help you get more comfortable with some of the positions. So we're going along. And we get there, and what are we dealing with? What position? Fourth, right? To find the most natural position in any part of the violin, it's the octave. Have you ever played octaves yet? Good. Can you play this one? Good. Now, move your thumb around and find the most comfortable position for it, because it looks a little under, but I would put it somewhere a little bit more natural for your hand. Like there, yeah. Now play the octave again. Good. Now, does your hand feel any more comfortable if you have a slight contact on the side of your index finger too? So instead of there being a big gap, you have a little bit of contact. Very light, like brushing very lightly. Can you tell me if that feels more or less uncomfortable or comfortable? It should be, because it gives you another frame of reference of knowing where you are. So touching the violin wherever you can is always good, so we know where we are. So when we're up here, when you play Mendelssohn Concerto someday, this helps to really have all of your points where you know where you are. That my hand is touching here, that my index finger is here, all of that. It's all muscle memory. So now we found a more comfortable position. Find your octave again. Good. That is now called your hand frame, right? Everything is going to happen within that angle. Everything from what it feels like here, and here, and here. I want you to play And keep moving things around until it feels more natural for you. That's better, because I think it helps you find a better angle for that. Did your teacher tell you to hop it or put it on both for this passage? For both, okay, so find a nice centered, comfortable position with the double, it's called double contact by the way, here and here. Find that. Find it comfortable, yeah, right. Let your elbow hang low comfortably and your thumb move it around until it goes where it naturally goes. And then try the passage again. You got it, yeah. Now take your hand away and find it again. Trying to get used to it. Good. Good, now let's get there. There. Once you're there, you're good for a while. Until here, you have to find that. Then back. Oh. Then back. And we'll deal with this separately. So now you're good for 3 lines. You found comfort, right? So let's get there. That much. Pause, find it, yeah. Pause, find it. Do it again. Yeah, do it again. It's good. Great. Maybe a little faster to test if you can do it. Pretty good. Now you're there. So let's play slowly. From here. All the while paying close attention to that angle. It's the most important part, is retaining that shape you found. And go slow enough where you can track where you are. And with a good sound, right? With your best sound. Pretty good. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much are you squeezing the neck while you're playing? 10 being the most. Okay, let's make it a 3. And start on a real note, not harmonic. So find your shape, and then make sure that you're not squeezing too hard. So that was much better. Yeah, find your angle. Yeah. Yeah, right. Try it again. Slow, slow. How'd that feel? Still working it out, right? I can sense you're kind of finding it. Maybe it's still a work in progress. Yeah, good. Keep doing that, just like that. But try to watch that bow too. Keep that sound really good, right? Try not to go here. Move it into there. Good. Now we're here, right? I don't even know this piece, so give me a second. Oh, cool. G sharp? Yeah, sure. Oh. So cool. I never played this. Okay, let's try it slow now that I see how it works. How about this? What's that? Yeah. now you don't need 2 strings anymore, right? You can just have your 1 on the E string only, right? So what do you notice? Because we have to play open E's, we can't do the what? The double contact. So then the solution is, you get it, but then you just take it away only as much as you need, so the E string is free. What you don't want is that. So find it, and then release it a little bit. And it should help. Very slow, so you can find it. Good. Actually, it looks like that. Once you get there, you're pretty comfortable with what you were doing, right? So that's, you don't think you really have to change that. It's mostly this and that, right? Once you're here, you're good. So let's go back to the bow. Can you play this in a sound that is the best sound your violin can make? Slow enough where you can track the vibration here. Much better in the sound, right? Let's look at this one. We're back to the left hand now. This one. You try that one? Yeah, move the thumb around and find a comfortable place for it. Try it again. Better. I'll combine that with the first one. But I would start closer to I wouldn't start so far out. Find a middle ground between what we did and what was working. Maybe somewhere there. For this one. Good, try it again, yeah. That's a problem area there. We're going to do it a couple times. Find a comfortable spot and your thumb. Always feel free to wiggle it around until it finds its comfortable spot. Better, better. Can you do the next one and the next one? Good, keep going. So far, so good. This one. Pause here. Can you find a better spot for your thumb than that, maybe? Somewhere more natural? It's G and E, right? That's better. So your thumb is less like this and more here. Good. Yeah. Back to here. Last time. Better. Good. Thumb. Now thumb. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to get it right. Somewhere there. Yeah. Good, Amanda. That's all the time we have. Bravo. Thank you.